warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel with me, Amalia Gabrilanti. Now I'm gonna share to you about my analysis. Actually, this analysis is my final examinations in my campus, especially in academic speaking class. Firstly, I'm want to say thank you to Mrs. Arjulayana as a lecturer in academic speaking class. Thank you, Miss. And I want to say thank you to my partner in this research, Mahitik Machayani, who already give me her good videos in academic speaking that I have to analyze her videos. And my analysis is about the integrating suprasegmental features of pronunciation and fluency in academic speaking skill. Why I take this topic? Because I want to make the speakers have to focus on suprasegmental features because it can relate to the fluency aspects. And suprasegmental features is a big problem in English foreign language students, EFL or ESL students. It's difficult to implement it suprasegmental features of pronunciations because many aspects, their their accent, their understanding the content, maybe it can to implement it suprasegmental features because they difficult to understand what they said, what the informations they will to deliver to audience. Suprasegmental features crucially are make impact to the fluency. Fluency is about the accuracy. Accuracy. So if you focus on fluency, your informations are delivered accurately and there is a misunderstanding between speakers and audience. And then background of the problem. Firstly, background of the problem of my research. First, start from the accent, second language, pronunciation error, and misunderstanding. Accent is every people have their own accents. It can make or appear from the first language conditions. If you're Dutch students, your accent is Dutch, and if you're French students or French people, your accent is French. If you're British, your accent is British. If you're American, your accent is American. So it can appear from your first language. And The second language, there are line to connecting the accent and second language. Accent, it can make impact to the second language. If your accent is Korea, when you speak English, your accent are implemented unconsciously to your second language. Maybe in your segmental pronunciations or suprasegmental pronunciations. And then the foreign accent to make impact to second language. When you speaking, your accent are implemented when you're speaking on your first language accent from your first language. It can make pronunciation error. Maybe you error in suprasegmental or error in segmental features, and then it can make misunderstanding. Your informations are not understandable to your audience if you miss in pronunciations. Okay. Understanding features of pronunciations. Features pronunciation, that segmental and suprasegmental. Segmental is about consonant, vowels, voice, unvoiced, single vowel, short, long. It can conclude that segmental features, it's about how we produce the segment of our speech. Like maybe you spell apple or apple, it's different. And suprasegmental features, it's about music of language, that the segment sounds of our utterances. Like intonations, high or full intonation, we implementing in our speech, and how we implement the stress, and where we have to stress, where we have to unstress in word, sentence, or something like that. That is about suprasegmental features. And then suprasegmental aspect. Suprasegmental aspect is a term used in phonetics and phonology to refer to a vocal effect which extends over more than one sound segment in an utterance, such as intonation, stress, or juncture pattern. According to Hall 7G. Okay. Suprasegmental features. That's about suprasegmental features, or musical language, music of utterances. We have make effort more effort to our speech. The aspects: stress, voice quality, intonation, features of connected speech, rhythm, pitch are included to suprasegmental aspects. Stress. And then stress. Stress refers to the prominence given to certain syllables within words, and to certain syllables or words within utterances. It's a signal by volume, force, pitch change, and syllable length, and it's often the place where we notice with the eye contact, hand movements, body movement. Stress is give more effort to our speech that can notice to the eye contact, hand movement, body movement, gesture, or our posture. I'm gonna show you the level of stress. Word level, sentence level, and contrastive level. Word level, there are three: first syllable, on a middle syllable, on a last syllable. First syllable, in this slide, first syllable, there are three letter O. That only first O that capital, and other O a lowercase o. And for example, dynamic. Dynamic, we have to stress in first syllable. Dynamic, for example, dynamic. And middle, on a middle syllable, there are three letter O, and only in the middle that capital, and another O is lowercase. And I take the example, banana. Only ne have to stress, and b and first syllable and the last syllable unstressed. Banana, like that. And last syllable, it's different with first and middle, because in last syllable, not only last in last syllable that have to stress, but first syllable we have to stress, like kangaroo, kangaroo, like that. Sentence level. Sentence level, it depends to the context of our speech, of our sentence. We can stress in nouns, in pronouns, in adjective, adverb, or verb. Depends on the context of the sentence. And contrastive level. Contrastive level, the contrastive stress are usually used speaker for underline the content. Contrastive level used by speaker for underlining the content of their speaking, like I really, really love him. I really, really love him. Really, we have to stress because constructive level. And intonations derived from the lexical tonic that got a prefix in, got inflection morphemes. That intonations are from the lexical word, the tonic or tone, and then got a prefix in and inflection morphemes, shin, in shin. And according to Pike, tone as a language having a lexically significant contrastive but relative pitch on each syllable. And opinions, according to Goldsmith, opinions that in a tone language, the lexical entry present in a given structure includes or conceivable consists simply of complete tonal melody. Because it is tone, intonation is about tone. It relates to the melody of sound, melody of our speech. Okay, I'm gonna explain about, there are 5 major of intonation: falling pattern with low intonations, and then rising intonation with high intonations. Fall rise start from low intonation to rise intonations, and rise fall to start from high intonation to fall intonations. And level tone, usually speakers use to unconditionally to make the audience or the listener focus on the speech, focus on the speaker. Okay, and then the another aspects of suprasegmental features. There are features of connected speech. Features of connected speech: in English, there is a link and blend sound between words in a way crucially different from that of other language. Especially in English, there is the sound of words we have to blend. For example, a cup of coffee. The sentence is a cup of coffee. There isn't blend. And in features connected speech, we have to implementing the features of connected speech between of and coffee. In of words, like a cup of coffee, a cup of coffee, a blending sound. And voice quality refers to the more general, longer term articulatory settings shared by many sound within language, and this affect accent and quality voice in a global way. The voice quality, it's about our accent. It related to the accent. um, every individual, every person have a different way to maintain or reach the voice quality with their accent. And then fluency and accents. According to Chamber, there are two problems when it comes to creating a more accurate definitions of fluency. Fluency is a symbol of oral proficiency, which is vague in its meaning. The word fluency is often used from language teaching perspective to express accuracy. So it related to the accuracy. You have to underlining that fluency related to the accurately. Mostly language learner, especially ESL and EFL learner, find the difficulties of awareness good suprasegmental features because they'll have different accent. They have foreign accent that it can make impact to the as I said before, that it can make impact to the second language, and it crucially impact in oral proficiency, in the comprehensibility and accuracy of their speaking. The role of suprasegmental influency. Comprehensibility and accuracy is linked to the segmental sounds in stress syllable. Primary stress in a sentence, tone choice, as well as lexicogrammatical accuracy. One of the segmental focus studies on accuracy, suprasegmental errors that not only but certain segmental appears. Research design. This research is qualitative descriptive methods. Single sample, Nurmahiti Macayani, one of student of 4th semester in English education, and the material speaking video record, and I'll take the score with speaking assessment sheet. The instrument in speaking assessment sheet is fluency, communicative ability, accuracy, vocabulary, pronunciation, and content. Research finding. In accuracy, she got score 3. In vocabulary, she got score 3 from range 0 until 5. In communicative ability, she got score 2. In fluency, she got score 1. In pronunciation, she got score 1. In content, she got score 4. And some speaker only prefer on the grammar, vocabulary, and the content, but they didn't know about the suprasegmental features and can make some crucial impact to the fluency or misunderstanding. The discussion. Pronunciation 8%, fluency aspects 8%, communicative ability 7%, accuracy and grammar 23%, vocabulary 23%, and content 31%. And the purpose of this study was to examine the relationship between suprasegmental features and fluency based on Derwing and Munro. The first question, as based on this research, whether speakers who lack of suprasegmental features could be impact on the delivery incorrect information for listeners, and what factors can affect speakers in suprasegmental error. Based on Derwing and Munro, accent as a factor of suprasegmental error, and it can integrate its implicit to suprasegmental features with explicit fluency. The accent integrated implicitly to suprasegmental and explicit to the fluency. And then research conclusions. Suprasegmental elements and fluency have to integrate it together by speaker, especially academic speakers. Suprasegmental elements and fluency can avoid misunderstanding when transferred the information to the audience. Suprasegmental elements and fluency help the audience to find out the message and main content from speakers. Speakers need to understand the fluency and the elements of pronunciation, especially suprasegmental elements, to improve students as a good academic speaker and make the speaking process are different with usual. The references, I'll take the references between 2010 until now, or 10 years ago. I'll take the references from another theorist or linguist. Okay, thank you for the participations. I'm sorry if I had mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.